Hello, pirate tubers, and welcome back. Let's play Sid Meier's Pirates with me, BlueAnkylo. So today we're gonna probably try to get married, maybe find some more buried treasure, get a couple more promotions, and hopefully get around to rescuing the rest of our relatives. We're getting close to wrapping up the game. Our captain is still in good health, but it won't last forever, and we need to start thinking about settling down before too much longer. So with that said, we're currently kind of on the wrong side of the map. We need to go somewhere down here to catch Baron Raimondo, and then I think we have a wife set up around here that should be fun. So let's get to it, basically. We're going to sink a bunch of Spanish ships on the way back, primarily to try to get a promotion with either the French or the English. So, and because it's fun. You can't forget that. I guess I can capture them, but I won't be able to sell the actual ships. So, taking on all of their goods, spices and stuff, isn't really going to work out, probably. Oh no! We got hit. But we do get gold. We just don't get to keep the ship and the sugar and stuff. And we'll have to find a few... It's a troop transport. Well, we should sink it. We'll get more promotion type stuff. They've got a lot of crew. I got stuck by the wind. I tried to turn the other direction, but kind of got messed up there. I don't believe these kind of ships have really anything worth taking in loot, and they are kind of difficult to win in combat. Although that will keep them from catching up with us. We should probably just try to sink it, honestly. That was not my best shot ever. I'm still a little rusty. It's the first Pirates of the day. I haven't played it since Friday, so. I mean, maybe they would just surrender, but they still got a lot of crew. Yeah. It's not too bad, I suppose. Can't complain. Oh yeah, I do need some food. Forgot about that. Alright, there you go. So, we're good. I think I've mentioned it before, but I'm pretty confident that the larger the ship you sink, the happier their enemies' countries are. Trade galleons are definitely the weakest Spanish ship. These guys, I'm sure, will surrender shortly. We'll just sail near them, yeah. Pretty obviously, the radius for people surrendering is larger than the radius for them, like the boarding action, basically. You have to basically crash into them to board. Oh no! Okay. These guys are outmaneuvering me too well. Let's fight. We haven't had a combat yet, so let's get started. Hopefully we're still skilled enough for this. Alright, no problem. We got 17 gold for that. Wow. Where's all these guys' gold? Alright. I would actually like to capture their gun for my ship, if they would surrender. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Alright, now pretty much gonna head east. I guess our ship could use a little bit of repairs, though. Crew is still neutral, which is good at least. Shouldn't have any mutinies. We haven't had any crew abandoned yet, which they definitely can do once they get unhappy. This guy is not doing so good. His ship is smoking. I'm gonna guess that some pirates attacked him and he just barely fought them off. Probably about to sink, honestly, if I keep shooting him. There we go. Oops. This guy doesn't even... Maybe he did get robbed. Oh no, this was an immigrant ship, right. I'm like, where's all the spices? Alright, now these little Jesuit missionaries don't actually have a shipwright, so we have to find at least a pirate city. Although one of these will probably work. I don't think they can stop you from landing at a settlement. Yeah, they may not like us, but there's nothing they can do about it. And maybe we can find something at the tavern? Not really worth my trouble, I don't think. Where's your parrot? France is at war with England. Well, surprise, surprise. It's better when everyone's at war. Yeah, that's fine. I kind of wish the Dutch was at war with Spain, because I'm sinking so many Spanish ships right now. What we do need to do is find out where Baron Raimondo is. Let's take these guys. I hit both of the ships! Amazing! It's totally what I wanted to do, right? Alright, we're gonna have to fight this sloop of war. Too agile. But we've got the numbers anyway. So we should be good. I will admit, this guy's pretty quick with his little rapier. 55 gold. I thought I hit this ship a couple times. How come it's had 0 damage? Going directly into the wind, so I can't get any speed there. There we go. Alright, they have 3 crew left. I'm pretty sure they'll just surrender. And 1,400 gold. Alright. It's not a ton of gold, but it's alright. Oh, the wind is just killing me here. I can't even turn. Oh, I nailed that guy, though. That was a really good shot. That's a bad shot. Thing is, if this guy doesn't want to close, it's going to be really hard to catch up with him because of the direction of the wind. There we go. We just got to get a couple good shots, and then we'll be alright. Once his sails are damaged, he can't really choose where to go or anything. We'll be faster than him. But he still has a lot of guns. Oops. Thought it was going kind of this way. Actually, turns out that was an amazing shot. Now he has no mast. He's still got enough guns to be a bit annoying, so I'm being a little bit careful. He should sink soon. You must be sinking. Come on. What is going on? This ship is nothing. Piece of wood, there you go. That was surprisingly difficult to get it to explode. Alright, where are we headed? We could head that way first, but I think I'd actually like to hit up a Spanish and an English port. Maybe I stop by these first. Maybe I go up to... No, St. Augustine is Spanish. There's a criminal there, but... Maybe we hit up, like... What we should do is maybe head towards our wife, get married, and then we'll go after Baron Raimondo again. I don't really want to go to the Spanish Main just yet. Let's try and take advantage of this southerly wind. Yeah, we've got a fair ways to go if we want to go to Port Royal anyway. 3 months ago, Santa Catalina's to Santa Marta. He's probably there by now. Yeah, still on track. One of these little random islands with nothing special on it. Alright, yeah, this is the island of Port Royal. As much as it'd be nice to go sink that and that. Let's head to the port first. See if the French have anything for us. Oh, the wind. I think you also go slower when you're next to land. You have to be kind of out in the middle of the sea to get full speed. Alright, this place has seen better days. It's been attacked quite a lot the way I saw it. At war with everybody. Good for you. And we are a French marquis. Very nice. And a bunch of land. And no thanks. We've got to get more treasure maps. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Gran Granada. Alright, that's a bit of a pain. This is where all the treasure is. You know how often we've used Governor Cape to find buried treasure? Alright, he's heading to Gibraltar? Gibraltar? Something like that. Well, Gran Granada is over here, so there's treasure there, and there's Baron Raimondo there. Maybe I should just go sort of nail him while we're on the way. Relatively close, basically. I'd like to go to an English port, but there's nothing really close, so let's hit up Baron Raimondo down here while we know where he is. Give us a chance to sink some more Spanish ships as well, while they are at war with our friends. Could go a little bit more east. Let's continue sinking trade galleons. I probably should have done some repairs in Port Royale. I might have taken a bit of damage, I forgot. What a lazy captain you guys have today. Yeah, I only have 19 guns. Let's see if we can capture one of these guys. Still hit me. Nope, never mind. Let's just sink him. I do take a lot of pleasure in bringing them down to like one crewman. Welcome, Aliads. We are currently on the hunt for Baron Raimondo. Probably stop by this little, well, let's kill this guy, why not? It's always good to sink the Spanish, right? Maybe I should just capture him anyway. Apparently my ship is smoking. It's a bad sign. This is a great game. It's a lot of fun, so I would recommend it for sure. 40 gold. I've spent quite a lot of time playing this game, back when it first came out, and even now. There we go. Repair the ship. More treasure maps. Pretty much know where the treasure is, but we'll keep buying the treasure maps just so it's easy. Baron Raimondo's ship is upgraded. He's still in Gibraltar. And we'll talk to the pirate captain. Why don't you guys go attack, not Curacao. How long is this after the second video? Oh, this is probably around episode 14 or so. I've been playing this Monday, Wednesday, Friday for about 2 hours, so just a fair bit of footage. Let's send them to Petit Cove. Sure, why not? I know we're friends with French, but whatever. Yeah, if you look at our status, we're way further than we were on YouTube. You'll just have to wait till those videos get uploaded if you want to see how we got here. Although we're still sailing basically the same ship, it's just fully upgraded. We've stuck with the small sloops basically. All the videos should get up to YouTube eventually, basically, so it'll be alright. Welcome, Frozen. Yeah, it took me a little bit too long to figure out a good way of getting from Twitch to YouTube the videos themselves. I've got a better method now, but nah, we damaged it too much. I'm not gonna bring it. Sinker! I only really capture ships and sell them sort of early on when we don't have like 280,000 gold. Wow, this ship has got nothing. Coastal barks, huh? Shoot the bees. The killer bees. I have rescued, I think, just 3 family members. Once we find Baron Raimondo down here, he should start telling us where the final one is. I think we're rescuing our mother. We are almost there, yeah. We should see him on our way in here, but I'm going to sink, like, all of these ships. Too much time went by when no one was at war with the Spanish, so now I'm killing them all. I did kill the guy who ruined our family, or captured. I guess he's technically our what did he say he was gonna be? He's like the latrine cleaner or something on the ship, the Marquis Montalban. No grinding. The gold will actually disappear as soon as we divide the plunder, which is coming up fairly soon. But I'd like to get married first. The reason we have so much money is we kept fighting lost cities of Inca and Aztec. Ow. Oh, I thought this guy was going to surrender. I guess he had quite a lot of crew, so that makes sense. Sink all the ships. New warships. The Spanish are really starting to dislike us, though. I've sunk a lot of ships. Maybe we should just get in there and fight. When there's two ships shooting at you, it's pretty hard to not get hit. Ow! That was a bad one. We're gonna... How much of a price on my head? We'll find out after we kill Baron Raimondo. Because we are also... I think we're like an admiral for Spain or something. It takes them a really long time to get mad. There you go. Yeah, Nightbot, you know, he's always looking out for potential spam, even if it's not necessarily full on. Alright, our ship took a lot of damage there. We gotta be a little bit careful. Flag galleons. They're serious business. I still haven't shown you guys sailing Ship of the Lines yet. Those are fun, too. I think they get 48 guns. Which is definitely enough to blow up a ship like this in one volley. Yeah, it's a little odd. You can't be like depromoted or like whatever. You can't have your ranks revoked. So it's kind of silly. Like, it's also really easy to get amnesty for your crimes. So you could have like a 100,000 gold bounty, go to the right Jesuit missionary, and then they just wipe it all out instantly. No, I got stuck on the land. Well, you shouldn't get banned here. You just get warned for links and walls of text and stuff like that. Maybe I'll capture this one and bring it into the pirate port. Can't land anywhere in Spain, but this guy's got too many guns to really mess around with. And our ship has taken some serious damage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! No! Ouch! Alright. The evil Baron Raimondo for the 10th time, give or take. This guy just doesn't give up. I think we've already captured his boss. He's working for us, and this guy keeps fighting to the bitter end. And we keep letting him go. That's what I don't understand. Is we keep capturing him like this, and he just never. We always let him go. We just keep him, imprison him. It's our grandfather we're going to rescue. Oh, good. That's my favorite kind of map. So we're going to have to catch Baron Raimondo again, because that doesn't tell you anything. But I will take his ship, because it's at full health, and it's got lots of upgrades. We'll sell it. Oh, wait, there's no... Yeah, there's nowhere to really dock it up right now. And we're gonna get crushed by Spanish sloop of wars, pirate hunters. I have to be really careful here. My ship is taking too much damage to really battle it out. So we risk some sword fighting with the guys with the shiny armor. Alright. That'll do for one. Just sink her. Alright, we got another sloop of war. The evil Spanish will just never give up. Uh-oh. We're turning a lot slower than normal right now. Alright, we really do need to get into a friendly port, though, after this. Real-time, or... Diablo would not be an RTS. Diablo would be, what would they call it? Action RPG or something like that? But yes, I've definitely played, lots of Diablo-type games. Path of Exile recently, and stuff like that. We could also try to sneak into one of these cities. Or I could try to sink these as well. We're on our way to Curacao, or Sao, or however you're supposed to pronounce it. Someone told me in the comments. Which is just to the northeast. But, look at all the treasures! I'm doing it. I'm doing it! It might not be the best idea, but I'm doing it. Oh, man. If I get sunk here... This is a huge ship. I kind of want to capture this ship, actually, Morgallion. Down you go. Bam. I had considered making videos of Path of Exile, but it just gets so grindy. Like I couldn't stick with it. Oh no! Alright, we gotta kill this guy right now. Horrible positioning. No! Don't sink, sloop! Hello, I'm Dave. You've missed a bit of Spanish ship sinking for the most part. We caught Baron Raimondo again. Our ship is really not in good condition. And I really don't like the loot system in Path of Exile. The lack of gold really makes me upset, so I don't like it at all. I don't like that part. Skill system's awesome. The problem with setting up a series where I have to cut out all the grinding bits means I end up playing for, say, 3 or 4 hours just to get 30 minutes an episode or something. And so I end up playing for a day or whatever, and you only get one episode out of it. And it's not sustainable like that. I don't have enough time. I like games where it's closer to 1-to-1, where you play for a bit and that's how much episode you get. So we've got quite the fleet. I could switch over to one of the other ships that are at 100%, I suppose, but we're almost at Curacao. We'll be fine. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, we're going to have to catch the Baron at least one more time, up to 3 more times if we're really unlucky, but then we'll be done with him. Okay, this place is still prosperous and a capital, so this should be a good haul. I actually think I forgot to bring all of the, when I was capturing all these, I was talking, and I forgot to actually bring all of the merchant goods. I just took the food. I forgot to look for luxuries and spice and stuff. I know a lot of people like the currency system. I just don't. Amazing news of your family. So Baron Raimondo is in Cumana, which is also nearby. Okay, we'll go right there. The highest number of ships? I'm not 100% sure. Isn't there a check status? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I bet you it's 8. A lot of things in this game have a limit of 8. I bet you can have 8 ships. But it's not very beneficial to have 8 ships. It takes a lot of crew, and it slows down your sailing speed quite a lot. Although, I mean, obviously you can sell them for a fair bit. It's just food. Alright, so this guy should be... I don't know if he's actually going to be happy with us. I don't think the Dutch are at war with Spain. Just the French. We got some land. Sorry, lady. Oh, this guy wants to make peace with the French. Well, we'll see. I'm not really going to defend it, honestly. I don't like it when everyone's at peace with everybody else. Let's just go sink some more Spanish ships. Flag galleons are worth lots of money, so sinking or capturing would be a good idea here. Plus, we're no longer damaged, so it should be a little bit easier to close the gap. Not very good, to be honest. Could have done that a lot better. To be honest, Reaper, I'm on my way to become a French Duke as well right now, so I have to at least get that. Alright, Rapier. Attacks really quickly. We'll sell it. We'll catch this one. Or this one. We'll catch all of the ships. I don't even know why. I just like sinking Spanish ships. Ow. I'm sailing really bad today, I have to admit. I'm getting hit all the time. The thing is, the more countries you get promoted in, the wealthier you are. So we're going to be like a triple duke by the end of this. We don't have to live in France. We just might want a French wife, you never know. I know, they're so bad a shot, it's hilarious. Alright, here we go, we're gonna take some goods with us. And 2 guns. And then we're gonna attack this guy. Okay, I promise, as soon as we capture these ships and then sell them back in Curacao, I will stop attacking every single ship and go after Baron Raimondo again. But we got the spice! Alright. No more random ship sinking. Or capturing. So we go to the merchant, we sell off all of our... Oh man, the spice... Oh yeah, spice is worth tons here. 42 gold, that's great. It's the goods that are a bit worthless. There you go. Look at all that money. I don't really care about Santiago, to be honest. They're not giving me very many useful information now because I've kind of done most of the stuff. Alright, he's heading north, so we need to go... Yeah, okay. We need to move now. Hey, F-Cabeta? F-Cabet? I don't know. Welcome to chat. So, what I need to see here, Baron Raimondo... He's traveling from Cumana to Santo Domingo, so we're going to have to do the same thing, basically. So we'll head east to Cumana and then north to Santo Domingo, basically. How long is an average abduction mission? Early on, 20 to 30 minutes. later on, up to an hour, depending on how deadly the enemies are. Abduction maps are usually relatively small compared to shut down ships and stuff. Almost a Kumana. Sailing right into the winds, not good. And then right into an island. I'm not a very good pirate. Not today. Alright, there's Kumana. We don't see Baron here, so he's already left. That is not him. So we're heading northwest, let's say. And we'll try to catch him somewhere along here, basically. I could end up streaming something like Path of Exile. I've tried it before. It went alright. Is that... No, that's just a warship. That's not evil, right? Where is this guy? I actually went too far north and not enough west, yeah. Went to San Juan instead of Santo Domingo. Alright, there he is. Alright, let's get him. Yeah, I agree. Grinding on stream's not as bad as grinding for YouTube video. Well, looks like he wants to fight. Let's just do it, basically. Oh no! that was a good move. I've played some Mountain Blade before, yeah. Yeah, you guys have all seen the Baron Merimondo fight a few times. You know the drill. Now, give me a better map this time, buddy. Alright, this would actually probably be enough. So all we need to do is go back to Maracaibo, find Black Reef, and it's got to be somewhere up here, another little village. And another little, sorry, not village, a little cabin. And that'll be our grandfather. Sure. No. We're heading into the wind. Let's sink it. Because I need to head to Nevis and you know, those little islands. Oh, don't get me wrong, I don't mind grinding on my own time. It's just, it makes recording difficult because grinding is generally not the most watchable YouTube video. That's really more what I mean. I mean, I've always been a fan of like the old Final Fantasies, and they certainly had lots of grinding in them. Maybe not as much as the Diablo stuff, though. Okay, we just need to get a little bit of a breeze here. We're almost there. We're gonna go. I think St. Martin is where I was gonna get married. I think. It's been a few days though. Also, sometimes these cities switch ownership if they get invaded, so you never know for sure. Alright, St. Martin. Do you have a beautiful woman here? Well, we'll take the map. I pretty much knew where it was going to be anyway, but that's fine. Wow, there you go. Someone asked what the price on our head was. 28,000 gold. Well, part of the trouble, Quebec, is it takes a lot more processing time. Like, if I just record, like, an hour of grinding, that still takes an hour or two of video processing and then uploading, and then very little progress is made in those videos. So you end up having to do quite a few extra videos for every grinding video, kind of, if you know what I mean, like. And I'm, as much as you might like them, I know a lot of people don't like watching the oh, I forgot to talk to the governor. A lot of people don't like watching the grinding videos, though. This guy, they're at peace with everyone now. That's great. So a plain daughter wanting jewelry. I have to go back because I forgot. We could find Raimondo again, but I think we actually have enough already to go get our grandfather. But back to St. Martin. We're gonna do some dancing. There we go. The beautiful daughter with the blue dress. A very jealous senior lieutenant. We're already a duke. We're way higher ranked than this guy. Anyway, we'll fight. Just come back, fight him. Yeah, have no fear, madame. We'll deal with him quickly. Now, these are generally some of the harder fights in the game, so I have to be really careful here. Yeah, he's quick. He's young and he's speedy, but he's no match for us. Alright, that was no big deal. Killed by Vaz. Alright, that brings us one more step closer to getting married. We could probably keep going back and dance and then get married, but I don't know. There's a couple options for getting married here. Oh, there we go. English Duke. 1,800 acres. We have got so much land. No, we're not going for attractive daughters. Sorry. Crew is happy because so many of them have died that the gold to crew ratio is very high. I think Nevis has a beautiful daughter, to be honest. Here we go. Sure, you can have a diamond necklace. I know a fair number of people wanted me to marry this one. I do need to stop by a French port as well. Let's go to Montserrat. They're only at war with the perfidious English now. Apparently, I helped deliver the peace treaty. That sucks. But, yeah. At least we got to Duke. That's all I really wanted. Well, let's do a dance. We haven't done a dance yet. And then I better end this episode for YouTube. We probably won't be able to get anything useful out of this one. I believe we have all the normal treasure items by now, so she'll probably just tell us, well, either where Baron Raimondo is again, or maybe where some criminal is that we can get a few thousand gold from. The Spanish one, look, the Spanish hate me. We can't marry the Spanish. Also, that one was on the other side of the world, so if I marry her, it's gonna take it's gonna take all day just to get there. The dancing's not too bad. The sooner you get the dancing slippers, the easier it gets. I would recommend using the numpad for it. And then just getting a habit for what movements which hand direction means. And then they kind of come in combos. Like there's sort of patterns, basically. The perfect insult to the Spanish. Well, yeah. I guess we also learned that, like, her dad looked pretty old, so the idea was marry the beautiful daughter with the fragile old man father, and then inherit the city. But I could start trying to take over cities pretty soon. I don't know. I'm kind of playing for points right now, and taking over cities doesn't really get you points. I've already sort of decided that if I do a second career, we'll definitely be playing with a couple different stipulations rather than min-max points kind of thing. So she tells me about... Another Shawshank. There's a lot of Shawshanks. Anyway, this one's in Caracas. Caracas. That's it.
Yes, we talk.
I guess we're basically done all of our dancing. There's not too much left.
Dent.
Ship's still in good shape. Alright, so let's think about this. What do I want to do here? We are Triple Duke and a Spanish Baron even. Isn't that crazy? Spanish hate us, but we are so wealthy, and we're going to become incredibly gold wealthy once we divide the plunder. 2 treasure maps to go. Maybe get married and then try to rescue my grandfather. We demand Spanish women. Sorry guys, I was basically sold on the blue dress. I can't resist the blue dress. Oh right, and ending the episode. Thanks for watching YouTube. See you guys next time.